My name is Soh. I'm here to talk about the project SURGE. SURGE stands for Social Unrest Reconnaissance Gazetteer and Explorer. We are Professor Soh, myself, and Dr. Soh-Samal, who cannot be here today. And we are both from the Computer Science Engineering Department at the University of Nebraska. And the SURGE project for the CAPS, for the senior design, actually is part of the larger project. It's a collaborative project between the Citadel College at South Carolina and UNL. And these are the faculty, grad students and undergrad students involved in that larger project. And so you can see it's an interdisciplinary project with faculty and students from different departments and disciplines working on this project. And the project, the SURGE project, is funded by NGA through a NURI grant. NGA stands for National Geospatial Intelligence Agency. And for this senior design project, myself and Dr. Samal are the co-sponsors. And then we also have graduate research assistants to be part of the teams working with you. And so Prabhas Sharma and also Anup Adhikari, both from computer science. And in terms of project overview, the idea is to focus on the challenge of incorporating a wide variety of spatial-temporal, sociological, and climatological data to develop models for understanding and then anticipating social unrest events. So we want to model how social unrest events occur, how they evolve over time in space, using different factors, sociological factors and climatological factors, for example, and then to see whether we can actually anticipate how social unrest is going to take place. And what are social unrest? Social unrest events are protests, demonstrations, strikes, and riots that occur due to dissatisfaction of people towards a particular policy, idea of movement. Usually it's directed at the government. And these events are usually dynamic in nature, and there are many moving pieces at work, and so are difficult to model. And the project combines computer science data-driven techniques and social science model-driven methodologies, and one to leverage the power of CS algorithms and to help with the social science theories. The idea here is social science has this social connective theories to explain, for example, to look into, to identify factors important that facilitate, for example, social unrest or mitigate social unrest. So when you combine that with the data, the algorithms we have to model the unrest events, and for example, at real time. And the idea here is also the data-driven techniques are more explorative. For example, we use data mining to do work. And so we want to look at what the data gives us. And exploration could be good, but also could be time-consuming. And as a result, we want to also have social science theories to guide us. Social science, the model-driven techniques are what we call exploratory strategies. They explain how things happen, why factor A leads to result B. And so with that, hopefully we can help us narrow our exploration space. And so that way we can actually have more effective results. We also, through this project, we want to fuse diverse data sources, and we'll see some of the data sources at a later part, and develop effective models. And the SURGE at CSE research group was established back in 2016, led by Professors Soh-Samal and myself of CSE. There are three main areas that we are interested in terms of research-wise: spatial temporal data fusion and data mining, how to fuse data, how to discover patterns or interesting topics, interesting patterns from the data. The second thing is natural language processing analysis. This involves, for example, looking at news articles to find out the actors for a particular event, why the event occurred, how the event occurred. So this is what natural language processing is for. And then multi-agent simulation and modeling. We want to, based on the social science theories, given the factors that we can find, and we can identify or compute, and can we simulate how social unrest is going to evolve at a particular region at a particular time. And so this is how the simulation comes about. And currently, there's another aspect of search, which is this web-based application. And this provides map-based visualizations for users. And this is, you can find it at this link, http cse.unl.edu/tilde-search. Yes, currently the regional interest of this project focuses on 4 countries in Asia: India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and Iraq. And so this is a snapshot of a screenshot of the search platform. Yes, several layers, infrastructure layers we can look at. We can visualize the roadways, railways, police stations. We have social unrest layers. We have different categories of social unrest that we collected from real time from global data base, GDALT and GTD for different countries. We also have a simulation player where we can actually identify, specify the starting time and the ending time for particular duration. And then we can see the intensity of the event in different regions evolves over time. And then we also control layer in terms of how we have to color code our data points on the screen. And so proposed work, there are 2 directions. One is has to do with feature enhancement to improve on the current layers in simulation layers, for example. And then also another, on the other hand, we have this module development aspect, to create new modules. And so very briefly, we'll go through this. I'd like you to see what we have in mind for the visualization layer to make it more user-friendly, more functional. And we also have additional information to display for simulation layer to allow for it to be controlled by parameters. Can generate simulations on the fly to integrate third-party agent-based modeling simulation platform, for example, and control layer for session tracking and store tracked information database, so they can actually analyze user behaviors, interactions with the platform. On the other hand, we also want to have new import modules to import data, more data into directly automatically into the platform. We want to have the simulation controller to dynamically specify variables parameters, for example, to do on-demand simulation. We want to also to have what-if scenario projection module that allows users to tweak certain parameters and see what patterns emerge at the end of simulation. And finally, we also have this idea of using a news, to analyze news articles to find whether social unrest events or not. And we are envisioning some sort of a machine learning based approach, likely using deep learning to do this. And also this is just open to, we are open to building a new system from scratch if the existing prototype does not lend itself to effective extension. This, by warning caution, is that this could be quite work intensive, and so because what we expect is at the end of the project we have a new, more powerful, enriched search platform for our project. So this is I just have to think about whether you want to do this or not. We can actually work on discussing this and brainstorming how to go about doing this if you are committed to do this. And currently, these are the technologies that we use for architecture. As you can see, the map visualization is based on Google Maps. The simulation is based on Repast. We have JavaScript for front end, MySQL for database backend, PHP for server-side scripting, and we have Code Igniter for the platform. And we are open to newer technologies. You can see here different JavaScript libraries, different maps API, even with ArcGIS commercial product to visualize the maps. And what are the challenges? So see over here the limitations of hardware capabilities. So we want to create a pipeline that's effective efficient, so we can actually retrieve massive volume of data effectively, visualizing it, performing analysis in real time for the users. And we also want to integrate third-party platforms to an existing web application. This could be a daunting task because it could compatibility issues, to get one software to work with another program. So these are the things that might be of challenge to the project. And that's it for my presentation on search. These are the email contacts. Thank you very much.